Saturday in South Africa, we may very well find out what the immediate future of the Cruiserweight division looks like. In an all-African battle, Mchunu will take on Junior Makabu in a WBC Cruiserweight title eliminator. The event is being labeled the War Against Xenophobia, as the card is intended to raise awareness for attacks on foreign nationals in South Africa and promote harmony amongst African nations. On a micro level, however, this bout will presumably decide who will face current WBC champ Gregory Droid next, as Droid's rematch with Krzysztof Walarchuk has been called off this weekend. Both Mchunu and Makabu are just 27 years old, in a division where two of the top dogs are 35 and where fighters 40 and older routinely remain in contention. But both fighters also represent a different brand of cruiserweight as well. Neither man is particularly big for the weight class, with Mchunu listed at a very generous 5'11", and Makabu, a man who walks around at 193 pounds and has to eat to remain in the division during training. What they lack in size, however, they more than make up for skill and athleticism, especially in comparison to other contenders in the weight class. Mchunu is a slick boxing defensive wizard who burst onto the American scene with a shocking victory over Eddie Chambers in Fast Eddie's de facto cruiserweight debut. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more confident, relaxed fighter in the sport, or a tougher fighter to look good against regardless of the division. Makabu would seem to have the power advantage, as his instincts are to set his feet and rattle off big combinations however he can. He's produced some highlight reel knockouts and shown good punch variety, particularly when he's in tight. At times, he'll take lapses along the ropes as he both takes a breather and finds openings as he's doing it. Mchunu's lapses aren't as pronounced as Makabu's, but he is far from a threat to CompuBox records. This fight may come down to which southpaw is willing to fill those gaps and take the lead, so to speak, with the X factor being whether Mchunu can absorb Junior's power as well. Ultimately, this may be a fight that reoccurs down the road, because regardless of who wins, it's tough to see either fighter not being a factor for quite some time. And only one of them will likely get a chance to be world champion before year's end.